brake line.
Brake line. Yeah. So, needless to say, Gumby number 2, Brother Tanner here, has picked up a 2015 Timbersled. It's a 137. Yeah.
Long track.
Yeah, it's we're gonna try and fit it up to the bike here. It's not gonna stay on the bike right now because he wants to use the dirt bike for actual dirt biking still, but just gonna test fit it up, see if we need to pick up a fit kit for it, and see how everything goes together. So this should be fun. Okay, so we got the sorry, we've got the axis off the lift, and over there it's a decent yeah, so we're just gonna, I'm thinking my lift is gonna be too short for the whole track to sit on, so we might need to set the bike down on the ground, but yeah, we're gonna queue up some time lapse here and start tearing stuff apart. So here we go. I almost forgot to say before we start the time lapses here, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I know I've got a couple new subscribers for sure. We're at 99 subscribers right now, and I'm very excited to be finally hitting 100 hopefully soon. And yeah, so yeah, 98. Boop. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the rear end of the bike off. Little disclaimer though, neither of us have even ridden a snow bike before, so we have no idea what we're doing as far as actually like installing a snow bike kit. We're just kind of figuring it out as we go. But so far we're making progress. I think this is a step in the right direction at least. So yeah, we're gonna see if this the track kit came off of I think it was an 07 KTM 450 4-stroke. So we'll see if it's the same fitment as the 2011 300, but I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so far so good. Let's try and get this track up to this thing. There's about a 1/2 inch gap there, so it needs a different bushing on there, but other than that it's actually lined up pretty much bang on. So that we can actually easily build in the lathe right there, just aluminum bushing. I've done it before, it's very easy. And yeah, that would basically be all the kit needs to fit this bike. All right, so it's been probably 1.5 hours, 2 hours roughly, and we've got the first bushing done. It took a really long time for some reason, but it turned out really nice. So that's it there. Yep, the other bushing just fell out. So yeah, not too bad. So now I've got to build one for the other side here. This side over here, let's see if you can see it. Yeah, this side over here. And then we should be good to go. Good to bolt this thing up. So, okay, so that second bushing took me like 1/3 of the time it took me to build the first one. So it went pretty decent. And here we are. Let's see if we can get a decent shot. Both of those right there. So shiny new bushings. They turned out really nice. They're good and snug. Good fitting. So yeah, I think we should be able to get this this track kit all bolted up now. I think I'll go grab Tanner. I think I've been on the lathe for, I would say, about 2.5 hours now. So takes a while. I've got definitely a bit of a mess to clean up now, but you know what? It's all good. If this is all we needed to make this whole track kit fit the bike, then that's awesome. Saves us like $500 for a fit kit. So, okay, yeah, I guess next shot we'll be trying to bolt this thing up. So here we go. Okay, so we just had some supper. Just getting back in it. We got, so far this afternoon, we've managed to get the track attached to the bike. That's about it. So, you want to hit that light switch over there, Dan? Thanks. So, yeah, we're going to try throwing the ski back on. Or not back on. We're going to throw the ski on. And that'll probably, for the most part, have it for now. We got to get a longer chain. Because there we are, it's too short. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, I don't know, the other bike, maybe the motor to swing arm mount was less. I'm not really sure why the chain's too short, but it just is. So got to get a longer one of those. And yeah, anyway, let's get going on this. And bye, Tanner. Bye. So yeah, real quick little update here. We took about 1/8 of an inch off one of these guys. We did a bunch of measuring and stuff like that off of the stock hub for how far apart the fork's supposed to be, all that stuff. Took about 1/8 of an inch off one of these brackets here. And then we cut the plastic covers off here because for some reason they wrap all the way around the fork, and the only way to get them off would be to take the actual fork, like the triple clamps, off and slide the fork off. So we were just like, let's just cut them off. So cut those off. So now those are out of the way, and they weren't able to bolt back onto their locations anyway. They had to come off. So that is that. I guess normally you would take the forks out to get them resprung, I guess. Tanner's not totally decided on what we're doing as far as extra front suspension, because quite often you have to respring them or something like that, revalve them. Anyway, so yeah, so that's that. And I guess back to the rest of the outro I filmed earlier. So basically in the next video we'll be taking the fuel tank off and routing this up to the front brake lever there. We'll have to bleed this out. What else do we got? We got a carb heater to do somehow. We've got maybe some grip warmers. Try and hold this camera better. There we go. We've got some grip warmers probably. What else do we need?
Airbox mods.
Airbox mods, or at least air filter mods.
Brake bleeding kit.
Brake bleeding kit. Yeah, kind of covered that. So yeah, that's kind of it.
Gauge.
Temperature gauge. Yes, temperature gauge. I gotta build up some covers for the radiators, but yeah, so that'll probably be all in the next video. If you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. A little bit of a guessing game in this video today. We've spent basically the entire day working on it, and yeah, it's been fun. We're definitely learning as we're going here. We definitely know absolutely nothing really other than what we've learned on the internet. So yeah, good times. Fun had by all, for the most part.
Yep.
We've got some figuring to do, but should be fun. So anyway, so next video this coming weekend is going to be us riding in Revelstoke, I think is still the plan as of right now, and that should be pretty crazy. We've got the hitting stuff. We've got the Axis ready to rock and roll, and yeah, it's go time. I'm so excited for it. So gonna be an absolute blast getting this thing going. It's been fun already, but to actually be able to get to ride it and see what a snow bike is like is gonna be really cool. And yeah, so be sure to subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. Love to hear from you guys, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace. subscribe.